Okay, welcome everyone. We are going to react and break down this track by King Los, one of my favorite artists. 4 p.m. in Calabasas is the title of this track. This is a remix to Drake's 4 p.m. in Calabasas, if you guys haven't heard that. This entire project, this Goat Tape 2 project that you see here, this entire project that King Los did, every track is a remix to very famous tracks that already exist. King Los is one of my favorite artists, man. I love King Los. I've consumed so much of his music. He's on replay. The nigga is so versatile. The nigga is GOAT lyricist, right? He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He's extremely high level when it comes to penmanship, but equally as high level when it comes to freestyling. I learned freestyling from him. He's my GOAT. When it comes to lyricism, the greatest ever to me is King Los, Lupe Fiasco, Black Thought. I mean, the list gets very slim when we talk about just penmanship. This nigga's disgusting. And not only that, he can make chick records, records for the ladies. He can make introspective records. He can make conscious records. He can just talk some fly shit and just do that. Poppy shit. He does that a lot as well. He can do everything, man. He can do everything. So he definitely deserves his flowers. Let's get into this track. Let's break it down. And yeah, let's enjoy. Gotta put me headphones on. All right, let's go.
Get finicky.
And the volume ain't even on. Right.
Yeah. Hey yo, I see through niggas and everything they pretend to be. Walk in the room, the energies get finicky. Almost like they saw me once but felt 10 of me. Every time they called me brother, it felt industry.
Already, this nigga doesn't waste time. Hey yo, I walk in the room, the energies get finicky. Almost like they saw me once but felt 10 of me. He's saying his presence is so big before he even speaks that niggas get afraid, and it's like they saw 10 people as opposed to one person because he just holds that much weight, or his authenticity screams that loud without him even saying a word. So let's go back.
Almost like they saw me once but felt 10 of me. Every time they called me brother, it felt industry. Scientifically, we diametrically enemies. That's why I can't blow up with them. No chemistry, yo.
Scientifically, we diametrically enemies. So diametrically enemies means they're on opposite ends of the spectrum. That's why I can't blow up with them. No chemistry. Chemistry can make things blow up, certain chemical reactions. But the way they react, they don't mesh, because fundamentally there's a difference between Los's perception and the perception of people that he's dealing with. Crazy.
Scientifically, we diametrically enemies. That's why I can't blow up with them. No chemistry, your vision be of this realm and three-dimensional. My vision too excel for me to mention you.
Your vision be of this realm and three-dimensional. My vision to excel for me to mention you. So to excel meaning, XL, that's a size, right? Extra large. So your vision is in this three-dimensional realm. You're focused on things you can see, the material things of this realm. My vision is way beyond this realm that you guys think is so crazy or so big. My vision is 2XL, is much bigger than this three-dimensional realm that you're stuck in. Crazy.
Vision be of this realm and three-dimensional. My vision too excel for me to mention you. Pitiful, they give dumb niggas the script to a movie called Let's Make Bum Bitches the Shit. That bitch say she playing a card with big dealers in a room full of lopsided hips and lip fillers. I feel lost.
So he's painting the perspective with great writing. Pay attention to how many syllables he's rhyming, how many words he's rhyming. But he's talking about women that get, fake tits, get surgery done on their bodies. These be the same women that are popping their shit like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch, I'm that bitch, or I'm an intelligent person, or I'm making strong moves out here. I'm really living it out here. I'm connected with, big people in the industry or just big people in general. But you have lip fillers and lopsided hips, and you're trying to tell me about what I should do or give me your perspective and tell me how good you are, but what I literally see is different to what you're saying. So he's saying, I feel lost. I feel lost. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to react to this shit. Because remember, his vision, he sees through the bullshit of the three-dimensional realm. This is all occurring in the 3D realm. Thinking I need to get lip filler to impress people. You're literally doing this surgery because you feel insecure and you think that you need to alter your body. But yet you're telling me like, I'm that bitch. I'm confident. How are you confident if you think you need this to exist? So it's a contradiction.
Playing a card with big dealers in a room full of lopsided hips and lip
Playing her card with big dealers. Big dealers. Wordplay there as well.
I feel lost. So and so say we should work on such and such. Lie to my face, smile at me, then peel off. I'm sick of this fascination that being real is a ridiculous math equation. That's my
niggas give me dap, smile in my face, and then when he spins back around, they peel off, or they, he's now talking about people in the industry where they promise like, yeah, we'll work together, we'll collaborate, we'll get busy, and then as soon as he calls them, they don't answer their phones. So the truth versus fake shit, pretty much. Just like the lip fillers and the fake hips, fake shit versus real shit. And then he said, I'm sick of this math equation. I'm sick of this fascination that being real is a ridiculous math equation. Fascination, math equation. So he's constantly rhyming multi-syllables and internal rhyme schemes as well. But I'm sick of this fascination. Stop acting like it's such a big deal or such a fascination when you see me being real, as if it's not easy to be real. In fact, it's easier to just be real than it is to be fake. But y'all just can't help being fake. I'm sick of the fascination, as if it's some crazy math equation, some Albert Einstein shit, just to be real. You're acting like you can't just do it right now, is what he's saying.
Off. I'm sick of this fascination that being real is a ridiculous math equation. That's my nigga CB. Every time he see me, I handshake, hug him, and whisper affirmation just to build him up. When heroes empty, ain't nobody there to fill him up. In this generation, Wolverine couldn't heal enough.
So he said, he's talking about CB. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Chris Brown. Every time I see Chris Brown, I hug him, dap him up, and give him an affirmation. I whisper an affirmation in his ear, which is building Chris Brown up, which is counterintuitive because most people, when they see Chris Brown, they see an opportunity to use Chris Brown or somebody like Chris Brown in Chris Brown's position. But this is counterintuitive. Los is saying, nah, my vision different. My mind is different. When I see Chris Brown, I want to build him up and remind him that he's who he is and give him positive reinforcement, because ironically, somebody like Chris Brown would get it the least. You would think Chris Brown gets a lot of support, which he might, But it's people like him that actually need the most support sometimes, because people often already assume that, oh, that's Chris Brown. Like, I don't need to, you know, boost his self-esteem or just talk to him real or just, give him an affirmation. Give him any type of support, because it's like, oh, that's Chris Brown. He already probably has so much support. But that's not how it works. So Los is saying, I give him an affirmation. I build up the niggas that you would think are already up there, but they need it the most, because everybody, as I said, assumes that they already have enough. And then, what did he say after that? Let's go back.
Heroes empty, ain't nobody there to fill them up. In this generation, Wolverine couldn't heal enough.
Yeah, so heroes empty, ain't nobody there to fill him up. Exactly what I was saying before. In this generation, Wolverine couldn't heal enough. So we know Wolverine, how he heals. And then he grows those what do you call it? I haven't really watched the X-Men series or Wolverine or anything. But I know he has those steel blades that come out of his hands, and Wolverine, I'm pretty sure that character's always healing up because he's been through shit. But yeah, let's keep going.
Heroes empty, ain't nobody there to fill them up. In this generation, Wolverine couldn't heal enough. And since dying ain't in the plan, at any given moment that iron come out my hands, I move sharp.
So Wolverine, and since dying ain't in the plan, what did he say?
And since dying ain't in the plan, at any given moment that iron come out my hands, I move sharp.
At any given moment, the iron come out my hands. As I was saying, Wolverine, the iron, the steel, comes out of his hands, but also the iron as in gun. They refer to the gun as the iron because it's made of metal, right? So at any given moment, I can pull a gun out, right? The iron come out my hands, I move sharp, right? Wolverine's blades are sharp, move sharp. The iron come out my hands. Crazy.
And since dying ain't in the plan, at any given moment that iron come out my hands, I move sharp. Zone to a daydream every time you talk. We all know you 8 balls for table position. How could you play the position like you a pool shark?
I don't know if you caught that one. Every time you talk, I go into a daydream, going back to you're in a 3-dimensional reality, so it's so boring to me that I just fall into a daydream, right? And then after that, what did he say?
We all know you 8 balls for table position. How could you play the position like you a pool shark?
We all know you 8 balls for table position. How could you play the position like you a pool shark? We all know you 8 balls, which means we know what that means. You sucked up to someone that was already in a big position to try to get ahead, right? So people do this in the industry all the time, because he's speaking about the industry throughout this entire thing. So we all know, we've seen you do things to compromise your integrity to try and get ahead. We all know you 8 balls for table position. How could you play the position like you were pool shark? How could you play the position and convince us that you're this big top dog or this big guy, this big shark, but you compromise your integrity to get there, and you literally 8 balls to get there, right? But then also pool shark, 8 balls, 8 ball in the pocket. When you play pool, the 8 ball is part of pool. And then pool sharks are 8 ball and pool, so he plays on that. It's beautiful writing, because see, why this is high level writing is you could not pick up on the 8 ball, the pool, the references in there. You could just listen to it as a regular statement or regular lyrics that he's saying and still understand it on a certain level. But then if you pick up the additional layers, it adds extra oomph. It just makes it that much better, because you you pick up on all the extra shit, all the little crumbs, all the little bars and wordplay and things that he's leaving as well. So it makes it a more richer experience if you understand more.
We all know you 8 balls for table position. How could you play the position like you a pool shark? If demons from my past surface and make the room dark, don't show the other side, but my glow is a moonwalk. Your frequency too low, you throwing my groove off.
Same thing. If demons from my past surface that make the room dark, my frequencies are glow, you throwing my groove off, going back to the 3-dimensional, I'm in a different dimension than you, I'm here moonwalking. And if you want to talk about your past pain and my past pain, nigga, my past pain will eat your past pain. My demons will eat your demons. I've really been through shit is what he's saying. But I've also processed my shit and healed, and I'm still healing. And that's how I've elevated to this frequency that I can even rap on this level and give you these jewels that you guys can take home. Crazy.
Show the other side, but my glow is a moonwalk. Your frequency too low, you throwing my groove off. I move off intuition and build.
Groove off, I move off intuition. I love the little pockets he gets into. So dope.
My intelligence, I never forget shit. Let's deal with the elephant. Irrelevant niggas want impact and presence to the.
I never forget shit. Let's deal with the elephant, like the elephant in the room. But also elephants never forget shit because elephants have a good memory. Elephants are known for having a good memory. So that's really dope there as well.
I never forget shit, let's deal with the elephant. Irrelevant niggas want impact and presence to the niggas they cloud chasing, spin back and test it, check it. I give it a week tops for some Jordan 3s drop and the rest in peace stop. Then it's on to the next nigga in the streets pop. They lay on the ground, tequila nigga and squeeze shots.
So talking about fake shit once again, painting the picture of how niggas claim, you know, rest in peace this person, rest in peace this person. But after a week, after a day, after a small amount of time, they forget about the person and just continue to participate in the same stupid, ignorant shit. Killing each other, drinking, smoking, fucking each other up, doing drugs. Just pretty much being negative. So, yeah.
Then it's on to the next nigga in the streets pop. They lay on the ground, tequila nigga and squeeze shots.
They lay on the ground to kill a nigga and squeeze shots. So tequila as in the alcohol, but to killer nigga and squeeze shots as in squeeze shots as in shoot, but also squeeze into shots as in alcohol. You know how you do shots? Squeeze like a bit of lime or lemon into a shot. Bars, nigga, bars.
Then it's on to the next nigga in the streets pop. They lay on the ground, tequila nigga and squeeze shots. Sheet rock don't stop, no bullets when they outside your crib. Niggas pay rent but stay screaming who block it is.
Niggas pay rent but stay screaming whose block it is. Once again, highlighting the stupidity or the fake shit. And we see this a lot online where niggas scream, this is my block, this is my block. In America, niggas love to claim what block they're from and die for their block and say, this is my block, you can't come here. You are just somebody that lives there like everybody else. That's actually the reality, and you are renting. You don't even own that building that you live in. So how is it your block? But we just like to say these things, you know what I mean? So he's pointing that out.
Rock don't stop, no bullets when they outside your crib. Niggas pay rent but stay screaming who block it is. Every little step I take is too provocative, but hopping out that new edition is my prerogative. Gotta give 1,000%. That's how.
Prerogative, provocative. Those words are very close, but every step I make is too provocative, as in I provoke change or something in other people, but then hopping out that new vehicle, whatever vehicle he said, is his prerogative, which is something that, you know, he should be doing or he wants to do, or something that benefits him when he's doing that. So I like to play on those two words.
too provocative, but hopping out that new edition is my prerogative. Gotta give 1,000%, that's how it have to be. Watch my nigga game lock in and cook up a masterpiece. If you asking me, fuck it, it's my diary. My life ain't never been easy, you inspired me. That's the homie from the West.
So he's shouting out Game here, the rapper The Game. He said, my life ain't never been easy, you inspired me. I think he's talking about Eazy-E. Because then he says, that's a rapper from the West. The Game is from the West, but Eazy-E is also from the West. And I think, I'm pretty sure Eazy-E inspired The Game as well. And obviously King Los as well. So, yeah.
My life ain't never been easy, you inspired me. That's the homie from the West, room full of rap niggas, and he told me I'm the best just to pick me up. When a hero empty, ain't nobody there to fill him up. Now I came to X-Men out and see what's really up.
Circling back with the X-Men, when heroes around, ain't nobody there to fill him up. So now he's saying The Game filled him up or poured into his cup, or in other words, gave him some reassurance, some advice, some positive words of encouragement, right? So he's saying The Game did that to him. And now I'm here to X-Men out and see what's really up. X-Men, Wolverine, it all ties in together. But X-Men out as in kill people, X-Men out and see what's really up. Dope.
The hero empty, ain't nobody there to fill him up. Now I came to X-Men out and see what's really up. Cause when that GPS freeze and I can't navigate through my PTSDs, I tap back into the Royster 5.9s, LUPEs, and the Wheezy S, please.
Woo! When my navigation freeze, when my GPS freeze, and he can't find his direction, he taps back into the LUPEs, the Wheezy Fs, please. So he's shouting out his favorite rappers, which are also my favorite rappers, Lupe Fiasco, Lil Wayne, one of my favorite rappers ever, Lil Wayne. So he's saying when he gets lost internally, he listens to these people who are upper echelon rappers, and it reminds him of who he is, of what he stands for, of the type of shit that he creates. He gets inspiration from these guys. He gets that energy, that feel that makes him tap back into himself. So he's shouting out these guys. This is so dope. Oh, and he said Royster 5.9 as well. I forgot. So Royster 5.9, another elite lyricist as well.
Tap back into the Royster 5.9s, LUPEs, and the Wheezy S, please. I'm a classic veteran, rap methamphetamine back when I was really backpacking, rapping and peddling.
Oh, I love that little rap methamphetamine, rap backpedaling, pedaling. Oh, I love that, how he does that. Yeah, he's saying that he used to sell drugs, and his flow or his lyrics are like crack as well. But I love the flow. I love the cadence there.
Classic veteran, rap methamphetamine back when I was really backpacking, rapping and peddling punchlines. Competitive crunch time, stuck in that lion cage in my head. It was lunchtime. It was said once upon a time. The feds in the one time was tracking my every move. Must have been my dope boy click with the heavy jewels. Don't give us a reason to go dumb. We already fools. Insane.
Don't give us a reason to go dumb. We already fools. Dope, dumb, fools. I don't know if there's a reference with the Heavy Jewels and the Dope Boy. I don't know if that's... I think Heavy Jewels is a record label, but I don't know about Dope Boy. I think there's some sort of bar there or some reference there that I'm not picking up. But this is great writing, man. Let's continue.
To be my dope boy click with the heavy jewels. Don't give us a reason to go dumb. We already fools. Insane street hustlers, ambition. I'll never lose. Never turn my back on my folks, from the fiends on the lean. Cause it's niggas slinging cracks or the dopes. Cause we broke with our backs to the ropes. And his pace is long gone like the last of his hope. On a high speed chase. Cause he smashed on the gas, did the dash on the pole. How fast can you go without rapping the pole?
First of all, look how he's rhyming. The multis again. The back to the dope, how fast you can go, and the stack in the dough when I'm rapping the mode and attack and the bad and the and the oh. I'ma do this, I'ma play this back and do this, and you'll see how many words or syllables he's rhyming. Let's go back a little bit.
With our backs to the ropes, and his patience long gone like the last of his hope. On a high-speed chase, cause he smashed on the gas, did the dash on the pole. How fast can you go without rapping the pole? What's the stats, what's the pose of a void in the path? Getting blasted in smoke in the casket, nigga really surpassing his goals till it's mastered. Then you see him advancing his roles with his passion. We rarely get a chance to promote how we capsize, but we climb back in the boat. If it's bad times,
how we capsize, then fall back in the boat. So they still try to keep this shit going and survive, even if they fall and capsize, fall over, flip this shit over. They still try to get back in the boat. But as I was doing all this shit, look how many words he's rhyming, right? But yeah, he's talking about the conditions that he's grown up in, the conditions, the fiends that are out here, and we're gonna continue to thrive despite these conditions, move forward, even when the odds are against us. But the way he's putting it together is masterful.
Barely get a chance to promote how we capsize, but we climb back in the boat. If it's bad times, weighing on your back, you can't cope. Put that symbol on the moon, not the bat, but the goat.
Crazy, man, crazy. That's super dope. Yeah, the song ends there. But if it's bad times, you know how Batman put the symbol up for Batman to come save you, but he's saying, don't put the Batman signal, but put the goat signal because I'm the goat, right? Los proclaims he's the goat. He's one of the few people that can do that, and you believe him and you're like, you're the goat, bro. Truly, in essence, there is no goat. There is no greatest of all time because it's subjective and there's too many high level people. And it's too subjective, but we know who's the GOAT at the same time, if you know what I mean. So that's been King Los, 4 p.m. in Calabasas. Super dope track. I love listening to that. I listen to that when I run as well, when I go for my runs. This entire project, you guys, I recommend go listen to it because the lyricism in this project is nuts. So many tracks. Love All, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm looking at right now. There's so many tracks. What Happened to That Boy? Show Me Who You Dealing With? Silent Hill. Oh my god, this nigga is the GOAT, and all his other projects are really good as well. And he has so much unreleased shit that I'm waiting for. He's probably got multiple albums, songs in the cut. You know, on Instagram Live, he plays a lot of his unreleased music, and I'm just like, nigga, drop that, drop that, drop that. But, you know, he chooses to do what he does. So shout out to King Los, man. That's been 4 p.m. in Calabasas. If you guys want me to react to another video or track from King Los, let me know. If there's another artist you want me to break down their track or react to as well, let me know in the comment section as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like as usual, leave a comment as usual, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace and salute.